How do you hold on to your values when you're trying to earn your spot, impress coaches, and build new friendships?
That is a very my homeboy got a bar in a song that he says Jesus hung out with the thugs and the great people. So that's a thin line, you know what I mean? You have to be able to balance that line with what I just kind of mentioned, with empathy, with having grace for other individuals because they may not be where you are in your process, and understanding that just because a coach is older than you, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are mature than you. It's a lot of immature coaches out there that hadn't had their breakthrough, and it takes a lot of maturity for a 17, 18, 19-year old, 20-year old, 21-year old to have grace for someone that's older than them. So, I'm going to tell those guys that all of the coaches that you're going to be around, all of the leaders that you're going to be around, they may not have it figured out yet. But that doesn't mean that you can't learn from them. And that doesn't mean that they can't add value to you. Now it becomes a balancing act for that individual to know what to take away from that individual, what not to take away from that individual, but also be in a position to respect that individual because that's a person of authority. That's a person of, my elder, right? So I have to do that and kind of track that very thin, narrow line. And it comes from, always how you fill your reserve tank up is by getting in the good book, by listening to the stories, the message that he already done put in the good book. It has a lot of good messages in that book to allow us to have grace and empathy for all individuals, not just individuals that are younger than us, but all individuals. And you can still be true to who you are as a person and true to your goals, but not be a person that wants negativity for another person just because their goals don't align with your goals.